Assalamualaikum, dear students. Welcome you to Kamarasa Online School, class 8 students in your EFT class. And I also welcome you to Terminal 1 for your immigration. I am here, Momtaj Piku, with you. Hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. I hope that you all are obeying the rules of COVID-19. Dear students, before starting our today's lesson, I want to discuss with you about our previous class. Can you remember what we have learned the previous class? We read from lesson 2. The topic was filling in a form, and there you found a form just like this. Can you remember what is called the form is? The form is called departure form, or you can call it also departure card. And when someone want to fly from one country to another country, he or she have to fill up the form. Now, let's come to our today's lesson. Suppose this is Samia Chaudhuri, and she's standing in a queue with some other people. People who want to leave the country for various purposes are showing their passport, tickets, their luggage, etc. to the officer sitting in front of them. What are they doing? This at the airport? Why? Why are they doing this? And with this, come to complete the formalities of immigration. And this immigration formalities is necessary for keeping record of the inhabitants of a country. Those are living for various purposes. So, dear students, our today's topic is from your EFT book, Unit 6, Lesson 3, going through immigration. There are some learning outcomes. After finishing this text, you will be able to read and enjoy text through silent reading, infer words, meaning from context, fill in the gaps with appropriate words, choose the best answer from the alternatives, ask and answer questions. And you will be able to act out a role play. And with this, you will be able to write a dialogue. There are some keywords in this text. Let's see. Departure, the act of living. Booth, a small area set up by walls for special use. Well, look at the telephone booth. Can you see like this telephone booth nowadays? No. We can see like this telephone booth. So the meaning of booth is small area set up by walls for special use. Counter. Table consisting of a horizontal surface over which business is transacted or customers served. And it is called counter. Scan. You can see two pictures here. With one picture, the lady is scanning by the respective officer. And here is a paper scanning. So the meaning of scan is examine minutely or intensely, or to look at every part of something carefully. Machine. You can see two machines here. The machine is scanning the luggages. Okay. So any mechanical or electrical device that transmits or modifies energy to perform or assist in the performance of human tasks. This is the function of machine. Readable, which can read, which machine can read, easily read or understood. The machine can easily read your passport. Now, let's start our today's text. Open your EFT book, page number 63, lesson 3, going through immigration. I think you have already opened your book. So let's start. Look at the pictures and try to answer the following questions yourselves. These two pictures, one and two pictures, these two pictures have been taken from your textbook. This is a passport and this is the immigration booth, and some people are standing in a queue for their immigration. Look at the questions. Why does a person need passport? What are those booths for? Why are people standing in a line in front of them? And the fourth question is, what are the persons doing inside the booth? Try yourselves this answer these questions, and you can use the method of brainstorming. Now, I want to go through your text. Jara's parents, Mrs. Juma Islam, Mr. Mazharul Islam, Jara and Mita fill in their departure cards and move towards the immigration card. Mita stands in front one of the booths. She hands in her passport and the departure card to the officer. Hands in to give the officer. The immigration officer goes through Mita's passport, visa, and the departure card. The respective officer and the Mita are making some dialogues. Let's see. What's dialogue they have made then? Are you traveling alone? Asked the officer. No, I am going with my aunt, uncle, and cousin, says Mita. They are right there on that counter. They means their uncle, aunt, and cousin. Is this your first visit to Thailand? Yes. How long are you going to stay there? 7 to 10 days. Mita is going to Thailand and he wants to stay in Thailand for 7 to 10 days. Where are you going to stay? In a hotel. And here is their dialogue. And after that, the officer went through the Mita's papers. The officer is talking as well as going through Mita's papers. He finds the papers okay. Okay means here okay means all are right, there is no problem. All papers are correct. And then the officer smiles and stamps her passport. You are well known with this sentence, stamps her passport. The officer gave some trademark on Mita's passport. This is called stamps. The officer keeps the departure card and returns the passport to Mita. Have a safe journey. Mita thanks her. Mita waits for her aunt, uncle, and Jara on the other side of the immigration. Once all of them are done, they walk towards the passenger's departure lounge. And here ends your text. Now I want to test you with some MCQ questions and fill in the blanks. Let's try how much you can go. At first, I want to read out for you the passage. Jara's dash Mrs. Juma Islam, Mrs. Mazhar Islam, Jara and Mita dash in the departure cards and move dash the immigration counter. Mita stands in front of one of the dash. She hands in her passport and the departure card to the officer. The immigration officer goes dash Mita's passport, visa and the departure card. Now you try yourselves. What is the words? Will be sit for these gaps. Let's try. Jara's parents, Mrs. Juma Islam, Mr. Mazhar Islam, Jara and Mita. Fill in the departure cards and move towards the immigration counter. Mita stands in front one of the booths. She stands in her passport and the departure card to the officer. The immigration officer goes through Mita's passport, visa, and the departure card. I think you all are correct. You have written the correct answers. Choose the best answers from the alternatives. Let's try. What is the meaning of the word return in the passage? To come or go back to a place. To give something back. To get something in exchange of something. to happen something. What is the correct answer? Yes, you guessed rightly. To give something back. The immigration officer dashed Mita's passport. Threw away, snatched, checked, seized. Right, checked. The opposite meaning of the word departure is removal, leaving, exit, arrival. What is it? It's arrival. The opposite meaning of the departure is arrival. The officer is talking as well as going through Mita's papers. What does papers refer to? Passport, visa, departure card. Visa and departure card. Passport and visa. Passport and departure card. Which one is the correct answer? You can write your answer on the message box. Passport, visa, and departure card. The officer is talking as well as going through Mita's papers, and the paper is key. Passport, visa, and departure card. What does the phrase go through mean? Go through, go through. Be officially approved. Pass over, undergo a difficult experience. Examine methodically. Examine methodically. Which one of the following information is not true? The immigration officer is pleased with Mita's papers. Mita is going to stay in Thailand for a month. Mita gets back her passport. The immigration officer stamps her passport. So, students, what is incorrect? There are four information, and I think the information B is incorrect. Mita is going to stay in Thailand for Mita. Let's try. Yes, it is not true information. The phrase as well as in the passage means that, so, but, and. It is a phrase as well as means and. There are some questions. Write answers of the following questions and text me in my message box. Number one question. With whom is Mita going to Thailand? Can you tell me the answer? Yes, you're right. Mita is going to Thailand with her uncle, aunt, and cousin. What does the immigration officer wish Mita? The immigration officer wishes Mita a safe journey. What does Mita hand into the officer? Mita hands in her passport and departure card to the officer. Last question. What do they do after their papers and being checked? After their papers are being checked, they go towards the passengers' departure lounge. Dear students, you can take time and can write the answers. Some students already have text me. Okay, if you feel any problem, you can message me. You can contact me. Make a list. First showing what the immigration officer asks and tells Mita and what Mita says in response. One is done for you. And this box have been taken from your textbook. And the first one is done for you. Are you traveling alone? This is immigration officer and this is Mita. The immigration officer says, are you traveling alone? No, I am traveling with my aunt, uncle and cousin. Now, act out the role of Mita and the immigration officer. Are you over there right now? Are they over there right now? Yes, they're waiting in front of another counter. Then the immigration officer says, are you going to visit Thailand for the first time? Mita says, yes, I'm going to visit Thailand for the first time. How long are you going to stay there? Mita says, I'm going to stay there for 7 to 10 days. Where are you going to stay there? Mita replies, we are going to stay there in a hotel. And you can make like this dialogue. You can take any subject and make a dialogue. You can try with your uh, younger brother or sister, or you can do it with your parents also. And with this way, you can improve yourselves. Take a homework. Dear students, write this homework on your notebook. And when the school opens, you will submit it to your respective subject teachers. Write the homework. Write a dialogue between you and your friend about your experience of buying ticket at a counter. I am reading it out for you once again. Write a dialogue between you and your friend about your experience of buying ticket at a counter. So that's all for today. You can see the respect officer giving trademarks, giving marks to a passport for visa. That's all. Have a good day, dear students. Stay home, stay safe, and follow the rules making by governments. Pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. Thanks.